Hello everyone and welcome back to Talking in Raw. I'm your host Gonzi and today we are back with a review for Clash in Paris. Phenomenal show, phenomenal card. We need to talk about the main event. During that main event, the Fatal 4-Way, Punk hits a go to sleep on Seth, collapses to his knees. Seth bounces off the ropes into Punk's shoulders, just like they did on the Monday Night Raw where Punk beat him. I think it was a Monday Night Raw. Punk goes for another go to sleep, but then from behind, somebody low blows him, covered up, hooded up, just like I am, but like with the cords like this, by the way. You can only see this from their face, yeah. And previously, after the Roman Bronson Reed match, both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed were banned from the arena. So it had to be a new person. Everybody thought it was going to be a new person, but it was Becky Lynch, man. Becky Lynch low blows Punk, allows Seth to get the stomp on the chair for the win. And everybody in the entire internet is having a meltdown in a good reason, because this has to mean AJ Lee will return and everybody is super excited, this guy included. I cannot wait to see where this goes. After the match, Punk is walking up the ramp and he sees a sign that says Punk and AJ Lee, and he holds the sign with one hand, looks at it for a while, and then goes. Meanwhile, in the audio, you have Jackie, the presenter, just going all over the place saying, this has to mean AJ, this has to mean AJ Lee, he needs AJ Lee. Yes! I'm so excited, bro. I am really excited. Bro, what a phenomenal show. But shout out to the crowd, by the way. Probably the greatest wrestling crowd I've ever witnessed. They were on for all the matches. Phenomenal stuff, bro. Phenomenal stuff, yeah? Phenomenal, like they were singing for a bit. So yeah, let's talk about the main event, man. I thought the main event was very good, man. All four guys just know what they're doing. Very experienced. And Jay was worked over the ribs because of what happened after the Bronson Reed Roman Reigns match. We'll get onto that. After a while, things escalate. Stomp on the ground by Seth on Jay. LA Knight went through a table by himself. He tried to do his elbow drop that he does. He's on the second rope, jumps to the top rope, and then jumps onto the table. Seth roll out of the way, and then he crashed and landed on a table. Seth gets a chair, puts it around CM Punk's head. He's going to stomp the chair, and then the finish that I just described happens. AJ Lee wrench throwing in the works. I cannot wait. That pop. If it is tomorrow, they are still in Paris tomorrow. If it is tomorrow, she might have the loudest pop of all time. In America, I expect the pop will be huge in America still. But if it is in Paris tomorrow, yeah, the crowd will go bananas, bro. It will be insane. Completely insane. Well, let's move on to the rest of the card. Opening the card, we had Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, man. Very good match. Very physical, as expected. The finish was Reed was going for a tsunami. Roman gets up, tries to go for a Samoan drop, but Roman Reigns fights back. Bronson Reed fights back, pushes him off. Roman comes back and then does a Samoan drop off the second rope. Spear for the win. After the match, while he's celebrating on the tables, he sees Paul Heyman checking in on Bronson Reed in the ring. And Heyman is using the Shula Fala made with Roman Reigns' sneakers. So he goes inside. Heyman hands him the sneakers, and then he puts Paul Heyman in a guillotine and puts him to sleep. He goes out again to the table, celebrating like hell, and then he gets speared through a table by Braun Breaker. It was crazy to see. Braun attacks him, spear, then pushed him in the ring, tsunami. Out comes Jay, gets speared, gets tsunamied, and then Roman is stretched out in a stretcher, pretty much. So, and then Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed got banned from the arena. So Roman out for a very long time. I'll imagine because he's filming, actually. Yeah, he is filming the Street Fighter movie in September. So that makes sense why he's been written off. He has movie duties to do, and I understand that. So after that, we had the Wyatt Six versus Street Profits. The Profits came out with the Borderlands masks, the game, because Borderlands 4 is almost here. Not a big fan of Borderlands, me. But yeah, good game though. It's a good game, just not my type. And then the Wyatt Six came out, brilliant reception. Everybody had the Fireflies on, bro. It was insane to watch. They were singing the theme song as well. They were chanting for Bray. It was beautiful to see. Great homage paid by the Paris crowd. But before the match started, Montez Ford wants to start the match against Gacy, but Angelo Dawkins puts a hand on his chest and he's like, nah, bro, I got this, yeah? And he starts the match, building the tension, because on SmackDown, if you guys didn't watch it, Bo Dallas, not Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas goes up to the Profits and he's like, can you be sure, talking to Montez, can you be sure that the blood that runs on your veins runs on his? Is he really your brother? And then somebody on Twitter put the video of Bo talking and just Montez on the picture while Bo is talking. And bro, first of all, he's using a black shirt, Montez is, with two chains, just like Bo Dallas was, in a black hoodie with two chains. That Triple H doesn't do stuff like that unless there's meaning there. And then you create the deception even more. And his whole demeanor in that exchange with Bo Dallas, he was looking at Dawkins, looking him up and down, like Bo planted the seed in his head. Now let's see where this goes. Very good match, by the way. They were just throwing each other around like crazy. Towards the finish, Angelo Dawkins gets in the face of Eric Rowan outside. Then Loomis, I think it was Loomis, clotheslines Dawkins over the barricade, but Montez does this big dive over the corner. He pushes Loomis or Gacy, I don't remember, into the ring, and he goes around to go. He's in front of the ramp now to go in the ring, but Nikki is holding his foot. Uncle Howdy comes from behind. Sister Abigail. He gets pushed back in. Gacy has him in a suplex, lifts him up, and then Loomis delivers a power bomb in the neck breaker combo. And for the win, they retain the titles in Paris. Great decision, because it just fits. Them with the titles just fits. And I love that. Next up, we had Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the IC title. Very, very good match. I really enjoyed it. They were doing some very fun stuff. The finish was a roll-up, but that protects Nikki, and Becky is a heel, so she looks for any way to win. So that's what happened. Very good match, though. Very, very good match. And then Becky just had the stealer of the night with the main event spot. Then we had the old-fashioned Donnybrook match between Rusev and Sheamus. They just beat the living crap out of each other for like 20 minutes. I think that's how long the match ran. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, 20 minutes. I was bang on. 20 minutes, 8 seconds was the official time for the Sheamus Rusev match. And just, bro, it was destruction beyond destruction. The finish, though, was they climbed the barrels. They have ringside, and Sheamus picks up Rusev for the white noise through the through two tables set up outside. The finish was they fight for a while, and then Rusev gets half of the shillelagh that he broke on Sheamus's back and puts him in the accolade again, but this time just yanks him back for the super duper the accolade for the win, man. Rusev wins his first pay-per-view back in WWE, and it just made sense for Rusev to win. Then we had match of the night, Logan Paul versus John Cena, and I'm not even joking. What a banger they put on. Phenomenal match. If you can only watch one match for the whole show, go watch that one, because it's incredible. Phenomenal match. The callbacks, Cena hits a Styles clash at one point, which makes the crowd sing the AJ Styles song in French. Il est vraiment phénoménal. La, 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 la. The crowd going crazy. Post Malone was there with Jelly Roll front row, going absolutely crazy. So yeah, phenomenal match. Cena gets to win after two AAs back to back. Wins and no Brock Lesnar. No Brock Lesnar. But Logan Paul, man, held his own. Overall, great show. If you can go out of the way to watch it, it's so enjoyable from start to finish. Shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to the Paris crowd. Shout out to the set. The set was gorgeous with the Eiffel Tower and everything. Yeah, shout out to the people. Phenomenal show. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video already. All glory to Jesus Christ, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.